All right, y'all, I'm back. So we're not doing the Pepaloma video anymore. You can go back and check that out if you want. I'm just kicking it right now. Outside, I got this MIT 45. I don't know if I can put it on camera. We gonna see. Sponsor me, MIT. Kratom. Fuck with Kratom. Uh, Kratom shitting on alcohol. Like, no, not Kratom. Kava. Kratom, it's cool too, but Kava is the one that's kind of like alcohol. And do your research on Kava. It's man, that shit no alcohol. I did a lot of, not a lot, but I did a couple videos about not wasting your time in your late teens, early 20s. I don't know why that be on my mind so much. I think I was talking to my homeboy Trav last night, and he was like, "Man, ain't nothing holding you back. You don't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? You could travel if you want to. You can do whatever you really want to. But it ain't true, bro. The reality is I can't do whatever I want to. You need money to do whatever you want. And it would be cool to buy my woman a house and or just to take her on a trip. Not, you know, she'll appreciate just going to Europe, you know? She want to do that so bad. My woman, man, I ain't gonna tell y'all her name or nothing, but I will say I have an interesting story. I think it's interesting to me. But my lady is, we just gonna say, she's older than me. I'm okay. If I'm 33, I'll be 34 this year, 2025. She's 20 years older than me, and y'all could make up a number based off of that. But I love that woman, man. I met her downtown Detroit at a college event called Dally in the Alley by Wayne State University. And man, she even now, I mean, you can call it weird or whatever, but she fine, you know, to me. And I get to see things that other dudes cannot see, won't see. We just gotta say that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, but look, I love her, man. I've been with her for 11 years. Um, I'm real cool with her son, Jeff. I met him when he was 10 years old. He's 21 now. And that's been, you know, we've had a lot of ups and downs. A lot. I think it's weird to say, but seeing her hurt these past couple days kind of made me like think about all our past issues. And it's like, man, you know, when she get angry, I don't have to get angry back and like fight with her, cause a little something about my woman, man. She just got that cadence about her. Like she could be talking to you and it sound angry, but she not angry. She just care about you. And in the first couple years, I was confused by that. You know, especially being younger and her being older. You know, she just her time where they talk, they can be aggressive. Um, I can also give you guys, younger guys or guys my age, some tips on relationships. Hey, the number one tip, bro, is go take a walk and go enjoy yourself when you start to feel like, cause some women do push buttons. Let's be real. When you feel like you're getting your buttons pushed, bro, it's best to just leave, call a friend, go laugh about something, go do what you like to do, go hoop, just whatever. You like to play the game, go over your homie house and play it over there instead until later. Till she fall asleep or some shit, then you can go back. Most of the time they wake up and be straight. They don't even be mad no more. After they get some sleep and something to eat, bro, it ain't even worth. You gotta think about those couple seconds before you do something crazy. That it don't be worth it at all. And with her, man, I understand that now, and I just want her to be okay. I want to take care of her like she have took care of me for 10 years. And hopefully, man, we gonna do that, man. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully, I would love, I would love to get up one day and just be like, hey, babe, we going to Europe. And what? Yeah, Europe. I already got the tickets and the hotel booked. You know what I'm saying? And she really wants a house. She's stressed out about that right now because it's her ex-husband's house, and she just wants to move, man. And the housing market is so messed up. You can find a house and be ready to go in on it, and then somebody come with a higher price. Like I paid it this much higher than that person, and it's like these people are just buying up these properties and leaving people stuck where they at or stuck nowhere. Yeah, I can see how that's frustrating for sure. I feel her frustration. But yeah, man, she's such a sweet woman. She doesn't drink, smoke a little weed. That's about it. Got a good job. Been taking care of my punk ass. But now I need to go back and check on her. Actually, I gotta help her now, man. It's life could switch up. It's crazy, man. When I seen her outside on that ice, it reminded me of my grandma. Before my grandmother passed, like 3 years before she passed, she had a stroke. And it was the same type of day. Everything was normal, like how it was Sunday. I was in the bed like I was Sunday. And all of a sudden, I got my name called like Sunday. It was the exact same situation. So my fear is, I just hope things don't change. I hope this don't mess her up so bad to where she's gonna have trouble walking for the rest of her life or can't do the things we used to do anymore because she messed up her leg, you know, like take walks and come out here with me. Like, right, if she could walk, she would be out here with me right now, and she can't. So I just hope, because what happened with my grandmother is once that happened that day, she was bedridden after that. Nothing was the same in none of our lives anymore. And I just hope that's not the case right now. But yeah, man. I'm from the, oh, I think I said this in another video, but I used to live on the east side, 6 Mile area. And my grandparents found me, my granddad and grandma. Because, oh, see, it's a long story. So basically what happened was, my mom had me at 16. My dad was 16, 17, so he was scared of telling his parents, my granddaddy Moses and my grandma Vera, that he had a kid. So you know how kids are, they hide shit from their parents. So I was existing for like 3 to 5 years, and he died. Yep, my dad died. The story goes he was defending a young woman and beat up some dude, and then the dude came back while they were all still hanging out and shot him. Unfortunately, it's very common. These dudes don't be trying to fight, bro. But after he died, shortly after he died, shortly after he died, my grandparents found me somehow. I still don't know the story behind that, but I was about 5 years old when they got to me. My mama, we always had this thing where, like, cause she was young, where she was basically like my mama's sister, if that makes sense. You know, cause we still lived with her parents on the east side on Manistee. That's East Warren area. And yeah, so my mom, she didn't like me very much when I was growing up. And I don't hold that against her. You know, we trying to work on that today. But been through a lot of shit with her. But to sum her up, in our relationship, up until now, we pretty straight now. I don't kick it with her or nothing. But to sum her up, I got one story. And it must have hurt my feelings a lot because I still remember it even at 34 years old. So I was a little kid. I was probably like in kindergarten. Is that after preschool or is that before? I don't know. I was a little kid. Didn't even know how to put my shoes on right. So she had to walk me to school. And it's such a weird memory because I feel like this is when consciousness kicked in because I don't remember nothing before that. Anyways, she walked me to school. I put my shoes on wrong, so they was like on the wrong foot. And they wasn't tied up right and stuff, so she was messing with me about that. We walked past a liquor store, some bum ass nigga outside. She like, look at this dumbass little boy. Look, he don't even got his shoes on right. So that's the first thing, right? Okay, whatever. I'm a kid. I'm ignoring my mama because I love her unconditionally, while she's traumatizing me at the same time. So then we get closer to the school. So I'm a little kid, so I'm excited. So I, dash forward. Mind you, my shoes on back, whatever. Anyways, I bust my ass. My whole hand was peeled off. Crying. Damn, bro. And she just pushed me into school. Just pushed me in there. Like, damn. I go to class crying and stuff, and the teacher took care of me, you know? Then there was another moment where this little light-skinned boy I used to sit next to, he was my homie. And he used to know how to color and draw, and, we do these little kid assignments, follow the lines with the scissors and shit like that. His stuff used to always be perfect, and she used to be like, why you can't do that? Why you can't do it like, let's just call him Jonathan. Why you can't do it like Jonathan? Man, so that's my mama, and that's what it's been for 30 some years. She got better when I was forced to live with her. But okay, let me go back to my grandparents, right? They found me after my father passed and started to, acclimate me to, get used to them in their house, So my mom's parents, they lived on Manistee off of East Warren, and my dad's parents lived on Rochelle off of 6 Mile by Denby. So I start going to my granddad's house. He picked me up in a blue 68 Z28 Camaro, which I lost in a Cadillac, in a Jeep, in a Harley Davidson. That's another story. I don't know if I'm gonna get into it in this video or not. I might. Anyways, going back and forth over there, they used to spoil me. I'm their only grandkid. I used to cry my ass off going back to my mom's house. Man, the vibe used to just be different. I can't explain it. Like when I go over here for the weekend and then I come back, it don't feel the same, and then I gotta get back used to it. It's almost like that's a bad comparison, but it's like when you go to jail and you come out, shit be like still weird a little bit. Anyways, or maybe I was just homesick. I felt like that was home. I really don't know, but I used to cry my ass off when I left my granddaddy Moses and grandma Vera, my dad's parents' house. I left their house, man, I was sad. But anyways, I started to learn more about my dad as I got older. My grandfather always make sure he eased that in as my age progressed. Sometimes I don't know if he was telling the truth about certain things or not. Maybe things was worse than what he describing and don't want me to know. Which I never will know now because both of my grandparents are gone. But granddad was my dad, so I can't even say. I never met my biological dad, but I know my dad, if that makes sense. I know our father. Yeah, man. He was a tough bastard. Vietnam veteran. I got a picture in my wallet. People say we look alike, which I'm sure we do, genetics, but I don't see it. But I'm sure it's there. Vietnam vet. He was a ROTC instructor. I don't really know how many years, but he was an instructor the whole time I knew him. And he was tough. I did get beatings. I did resent him. But honestly, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that guy. Oh shit, I just leaked my address. Fuck. I gotta cut that out. Yeah, man. It's so many stories with that crazy ass dude. Say no, he wasn't crazy. It's just, if I could talk to him today, man, that shit'll be so awesome. Yeah, I know he'll be proud of me, even though I don't got everything I'm supposed to have. I'm not in jail. I'm not dead. 30 some years old. RIP to the fallen. There's people that's not here no more, and it's sad. And I just wish some guys just buckle down, man, and think about becoming 50 and 60 and 70 and just stop it, bro. But Yeah, my granddad was very strict, and but it was all love. And grandma was the average woman, you know. She the nurturer, and granddad is the discipline. So that's mom and dad, my real parents. And as I got older, I've always been bad, bro. Just let's not even cap, bro. Bro, before I met my grandparents, I was taking knives to school, getting kicked out. I was bullying other kids, which was the reason why niggas started to bully me once I got older, and I forgot that I was traumatizing them when we were kids. Uh, I would skip school, like just leave, and the whole school got to shut down because a kid is missing. Where the fuck is Reginald Williams? Police and everybody. So I say all that to say when I met my grandparents, dude, I was still bad. But granddaddy had to put that foot down, you know what I'm saying? He had to step on shit real quick. He had to put nip that in the bud, which he did. But anyways, yeah, I was going over there stealing his shit, taking his knives and finding his gun, which, oh, that was an ass whooping. So, always been bad as hell. Used to try to teach me things I never wanted to listen because I was a kid. I wanted to watch Dragon Ball Z and WWF. Yeah, it was F, not E, nigga. And what happened? Oh, yeah, he was like all the stuff that a young man should know, bro. I'm not gonna cap to y'all. I didn't care about, and that's why I'm so far behind now. You know, he would be outside fixing on the car, and I'm standing there behind him, you know, like this. You know, just watching him do his thing. And he be trying to show me the car parts and stuff, and all this stuff, and I'm just sitting there like this. And it's like, bro, I was a dumbass kid. If I could go back in time, I think Travis said yesterday, what would you tell yourself if, what would you tell your 15-year-old self? Man, my 15-year-old self, me talking to him, he'll be getting his ass whooped right now. Just like granddaddy used to do. Shit. Cause dog, this shit ridiculous, bro. And I'm not, it's funny how time works because I'm not creating content because of other people. I don't care about other names. This is something I was already doing. And while watching others, and I just feel like I got a story, bro. We all got a story. And I think it's cool that we can share our stories in this way, on this platform, on these platforms. And so, yeah, wasn't really listening to Granddad. He was such an amazing dude, man. In my eyes, he could do anything. Like, I seen that man turn a fucked up car into looking like it's right off the lot. I've seen him extend his house, like tear down a room and build a whole nother room on the back of that bitch. Build a deck. Anything that's going